products of ERP, right? So we were telling like different products. First thing we are tackling the evolution. So what we're talking about is we were talking about inventory stocks thing and then MRP, MRP2 and ERP. Now we are very clear that we are in the ERP world, right? So in the ERP world, is there only one product? So we are just basically in the digital world, right? Digital means is it only one mobile application for to pay the receiver? No, you have different applications: Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay. Similar to that, different mobiles. Likewise, ERP is also having n number of applications in the market. Literally, to mean the word n number of applications. Any company can create their own ERP system for themselves. It's not necessary for the people to go to some organization and buy their product or subscribe their product. But then what we do, we need stability. We need faster time to market. For those things, we are focused about standard products available in the market, right? So we can even build our own motorcycle, but not everybody does that, right? Or it's not so common also. We still try to buy which is related to our level, our requirement, our budget. We go to that level of product. Very similar to that, we are seeing ERP products, right? So we'll go to a couple of products and then we'll come to the stats. I think I'll first go with the market first. So before going to the products, I'll talk about the ERP market, but this is not really, very, if you are being a very senior consultant, right, you guys are very freshers. You don't really think about investing in any process as such, right? But there could be scenarios you have to understand what is the thing you're going to study about. So you're studying a product, you're going to work on this product which is having a very high boom. I told like it is very much increased in the market recently, right? So I have listed out a few stats which is mentioned about the ERP market, how it has grown. In 2020, not even 4% of the organizations have started using it. Now almost 40% of the organizations are already using ERPs. Okay. So in 2018, so we have this $35.81 billion of value for ERP market, which means the top companies who are having the ERP products are gaining this much money or making this much money in the ERP market, right? In 2020, it was mentioned as 49. It is almost 30% of the market in 2 years, right? So similarly, it keeps increasing for it, right? So that is how the ERP market is developing. So what is the advantage to us? Okay, so you could be asking why Nanda you are telling this to us, right? We are just entering into the IT company, or I'm still in the second year. So these are the statistics this is giving you some advantage to learn this product. Why? Because so this is some product which is very high hit in the market. You have a lot of products are going to come introduced in the market. You are going to learn one of the product which is going to sustain or which is very basic for the company to evolve. Company is requiring all this. This is just to highlight all this information, right? So we are just taken few points from the press releases and the ERP market experience. So here I have mentioned it about it. So there's a rise in need for operational efficiency and transparency in the processes. For that you need ERP, of course. And obviously we are moving into cloud. For a lot of information moving into cloud. So 10 days back we don't have what is Google Cloud. We are not using. Right now everything is OTT. We're not even storing anything. We're just seeing it OTT and just goes off. Right. So for the future technique, for the future also, we have to focus on ERP cloud information, and there is a surge of demand for data-driven decision making. So earlier we used to be group of team, board of directors, sit in a board meeting, discuss about a lot of things. Now very simple stats. What Abhishek and Rawat, what you guys are doing, you are writing a code, take out the report and give it to the management for the decision making. We are making their life easier. So similar to that, Bhagat, you'll get to know that very soon. Like you can think of the library example. Right? So if you want to find out the very simple topic, what is the first thing you do? First you go to the nerd friend you have, or you go to the librarian you have. There's a very thing about writing the report. Okay, you go to the person or you write a report and get that information. That's what it is, right? So proceeding further, talking about Oracle. So we have talked about different products. Different ERP markets. So talking about Oracle, Oracle is very pioneer in IT industry, right? So Oracle has a lot of products. Among which recently Oracle is doing very good in IT things. So Oracle is founded in 77, and from that Oracle ERP is very big boom. Right now they have different products. So they had own product called e-business suite, and they also acquired a product called PeopleSoft. So we are going to see a product called Oracle HCM Cloud, which is having the combination of functional this thing, ideas and technical ideas from both the products, PeopleSoft and e-business suite, that is combinedly giving us Oracle HCM Cloud, right? Again, as a stats wise or this wise, Oracle is also trying to work with people who is very least of 1,000 employees to 5,000 employees. For 100 employees or something, we are not going to obviously implement it. Why? Because ERP will be very costlier compared to the organization's revenue. But fortunately, there are few companies who is maybe doing very good in wealth management, right? So they would have very good money. They can still implement it. So that's how the product works in the right current world. If you compare to the product world in the MRP and all, it was no way possible because it was focused on manufacturing company and high scale industries. Right? For now, it has come to very small scale also. It can do for hundreds of employees also. It can implement an ERP. So basically, which is also internet is saying is focused on small scale also. The ERPs can be implemented. So market share. This is the leading thing from Select Hub source. So we have these different market shares. Oracle ERP is the very in the top market. It is this dollars, these symbols are very predictable from you guys. So it can be suitable for small scale, medium scale, and large scale. Likewise, we have given this here. So these are different products. This is from Oracle. SAP is from the company called SAP itself. And Sage is a different company. SAP is a different company. Infor is a different company. Right? Like how you got mobiles. What's the difference between Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus, all are Android mobiles? When you ask, it's an Android mobile, it's a smartphone, it can do a few things. What is the difference? It will have different UI, different way of doing things, different battery and all that. A similar way. The UI will be different, the way of, the settings will be different, but end of the day, the product is going to be used for the same thing, right? So that is how the product is. So these are the different products, and you guys can go through the slide later. You guys can pick this up by yourself. Okay. The last thing is, what are the different products available in the market, right? As I mentioned, Oracle NetSuite, Sage, Pronto, SAP Business One, Salesforce, Workday, MS Access. So these are the different set of things what you have it in the market.